Good afternoon internet and welcome back to the channel. So there's my family just going, say bye bye. So here I am. This is I'm up in Brest at Moto Rosso. There's the shop, and here's the bike after having its warranty work done. So yeah, there you go. There's a bit of a story that's just happened, and I'll explain that in a minute. I just want to get going first because I've got a long way home. But look at this, at the moment, look, blue skies, no rain. So yeah, haven't I been a lucky bunny? Okay, so let's get on the beast. Oh well, here we go again. Right, which way does this one? Oh good, hold on a sec. My mirrors are all to cock here. That one's okay. Okay, so yeah, right. So I've been here once. Well, I haven't left. I got here, and you know, we did all the business, you know, getting everything sorted. And hang on a sec, just got to listen to this. Yeah, got everything sorted and did all the paperwork, and you know, they showed me what had been replaced and everything else, which was great, you know. I gotta be honest, it feels different, it does. Anyway, so then I came to start it, and the battery was as flat as a pancake. Now, bearing in mind, it has sort of been standing there since Saturday, so you know, you have to sort of think, well, yeah, okay, but I don't know, a bit of customer service, made sure it was running. I mean, they knew what time I was coming to get it, but anyway, okay. But they took it back in, they boosted it up, and yeah, it started. So we have a brand spanking new TFT with it's done 38 kilometre. They don't know why mine packs up, but it did. I mean, at the end of the day, they said they wasn't even going to try and mess around and fix it. They're just gonna, you know, they just replaced it. They replaced the ECU, they replaced the throttle body assembly, replaced, sorry. So yeah, now, so here I am, and I gotta be honest, it's a different bike. I mean, it is a totally different bike. I mean, normally riding on the bike before, I mean, you know, look at this third gear. I mean, totally different. Even just the power feels different, and I never had a problem with the power. It's alright, this has brought me out a different way, so I'm talking to you guys, and at the same time I'm sort of listening to this. But yeah, you know, I gotta be honest, and fair play to them, the bike is totally different to what it ever was. My bike has never ever run this smooth at these revs. Never. So yeah, I'm really pleased. I really am pleased. I was a bit peed off, you know, with the battery being a bit flat, but hey ho, a battery's a battery. He did say to me, any more problems with the battery, if it plays up, give us a shout, and we'll replace the battery. So fair enough, mind you. I don't think Royal Enfield batteries are renowned to be the best, really. So maybe if the battery's knackered and they are going to replace it, I'll say to them, look, you know, can I put some more money to it? And you know, because I can't be doing with loads of rubbish. But yeah, like I said, it is running so different. I mean, you know, it really is, eh? Different, feels different, handles different. It's just good. Come on, mate. Even the pickup off it is a lot different, you know. Lot more smoother. So am I lucky with this weather, eh? I mean, the weather here for weeks now has just been terrible. It's been raining all day, virtually every day, yeah. And today, as you can see, apparently this is the only break that we're going to have for a bit. The rain's back tomorrow. The rain's back tomorrow, and well, it's just one of them there things, isn't it? One has to put up with it. Now, before I came here today, I went there to that IKEA, yeah, and the reason that I went to IKEA, I'm not really into shopping, but they do an absolutely great fish and chips, yeah, they really do. Let's have a bit of a play, shall we? Well, she hasn't got a problem there, has she, eh? She rode beautifully. I think I just need to tilt this camera up a bit like that. No problem at all there, very smooth. So, you know, all these months with this bike that I've been saying, you know, that it runs terrible. And I've maintained for so long, you know, that there is something wrong with it. It's not right. And I was right. At the end of the day, I was right, you know. That's why they've replaced all this stuff. So, yeah. Right, where are we going now, eh? I just can't get over what a different bike it is at low revs, eh? I mean, this is absolutely brilliant. I mean, I've loved the handling of this bike and the way it rides, you know? But I've never ever been happy with... I've never been happy with the low riding, you know, because it is a pain, you know. But it seems like now, oh my god, here we go. What have we got here? Now I've got to be careful here because filtering filtering is illegal in France, and the gendarmes down here, and I know that because when we came up, they were everywhere, and you got to be so careful. So I've just got to remember that whenever I want to know what this engine's done, just add 3,700 and I've got it. I always thought though that if someone replaced something like this, they had to put it to the reading of the original clock, but I don't know. Maybe I was wrong, eh? Do you know, I hate traffic, I really do. It's the best of it is, now love, you can stay there, sweetheart. You had your chance to get in the line way back there. You know, they keep on coming down knowing full well that they're supposed to have moved over. You know. And then they just want to barge in, which is really annoying. And they're not letting her in. And to be honest with you, why should they? You know, I've got to get to the front syndrome again. Aye, aye. Well, the bendy bus certainly wasn't going to wait, was he? Hey? Oh God, what's going on now? I don't know what's going on now. Hence the fact I only like nice, quiet country roads to ride round on, eh? Mind ya, think about it, if I'd have picked this up and it was also raining, I mean, that would have just about finished my day off, eh? Oh, you missed that one, mate. Hey, man with the cone. Right, well, hopefully that's it. Right, we're going to go over the bridge. What I'll do is I'll leave the cameras rolling as we get over the bridge, and then I'll switch them off until I get further home, because I can't see the point of messing around on these roads. It's pretty boring, but yeah. So this is the newish bridge. That bridge there, look, that's the old bridge. That's for walking over now. But so when I say newish bridge, I do believe that this has been here for quite some time though. Look at the traffic the other side, eh? Does it look nice? Look at that lot, eh? Now, I was in that lot coming down, yeah, all the way back. I mean, when I come down, it went back for, I don't know, well, we was in this jam here for just over half an hour, and it doesn't seem to be any better now, does it, eh? So, right, I mean, you know, getting back to the bike for a bit, instead of me rabbiting on about traffic, which I absolutely hate. Yeah, okay, it took a bit of time to actually get there. There was no two ways about that. But when we did get there, you know, I'm pleased with the outcome. Okay, like I said, bit of a hiccup this morning. But you know, the lads from Moto Rosso took it in, started it up, because what I did was they brought it from the workshop to the front of the shop, and then I pushed it from there to my car, and started to get my gear on. I thought, right, I'll start it up like, and yeah, that was it. It just like didn't want to know, and I thought, oh, I don't believe this. But yeah, okay, you know, they sorted it out. I'm on my way. All in all, you know, it's had its service done, which again, I gotta be honest, I didn't think that was too bad. Okay, it should have been the 10,000 or the 12 month. Well, it certainly wasn't the 10,000. I think I'd done something like 3,700 when it went in, and so basically, you know, there was no valve clearances done, because they don't do that to the 10,000. So yeah, I mean, so basically it's had an oil filter, oil change, they've checked it all over, they've put horrible wax on the chain again, which I will soon take that back off, and you know, just give the bike a general check over, and I paid for that €115. So yeah, I mean, you know, obviously, you know, you do an oil change yourself and general checks, it's nowhere near that, is it? But of course, you know, there's the building to maintain, there's the wages to pay out, they got to make a profit. I get all this, and if I want to stay in warranty, then, you know, I've got no choice but to have it serviced there. So obviously it's going to be another 12 months. Now what I'd like to do is, or like to think, is that of course it's going to be hopefully when they do the next service, it will have hit the 10,000 kilometers, so they check the valves as well. But yeah, right, okay, look, I'm going to switch the cameras off for a bit because I can't see the point. This is one straight road now, it's pretty damn boring. I'll catch you when I get to the end of this road. See you in a bit, bye for now. Okay, so welcome back. So we got off that horrible main road. I mean, we got this little bit to do here. I'll tell you what though, the journey here, you know, when you get the winter sun, it's like so blinding. You don't matter which way you look, you know, even with the sun visor down, you know, and the helmet, it's absolutely awful. Don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking it. I mean, it is really nice to like have a bit of sun, but you know, you like now for instance, you're just full bore in the face. I was talking to my mate Harry back in the UK over the weekend it was, and he said the same thing. He said, you know, you go out this time of the year and if you're lucky enough to see the sun, it absolutely just, just blinds you, you know. It's so low in the sky, and it's a sort of a, it's not, I know this sounds crazy, but it's not like a yellow light, is it? It's like a white blinding light, and oh dearie me. Anyway, so yeah, come all the way down. It's the N165 that I come down, and I mean, it's equivalent to our motorways, with the speed limit on it is 110 kilometers an hour. So basically I rode the whole, you know, doing the 110. But this bike has never ever had a problem of doing, you know, anything over the like the 3,000 revs per minute. It was great with that before, so that really hasn't changed, you know. But yeah, I mean, it seems to be running really nice. There's a few clouds rolling in again now. There was one time where it went quite cloudy and I thought, oh, here we go, you know, I'm gonna get soaking wet. I got the waterproofs, but that's beside the point, is it? Nobody wants to ride in the rain, nobody. Well, I don't anyway. I hate the rain, I really do. Let's see how it takes this island. You know, I mean, look at that, that's third gear. Well, 3,000 to 4,000 revs in fourth gear. Yeah, I'll tell you one thing that I have noticed. This TFT display that they fitted, it's a lot more sensitive than the other one. You know, like obviously it's on auto and adjusts whether it goes dark or light, and it's, you know, it's like switches a lot quicker. My old one used to stay, even if it went sort of quite dark, my old one would stay quite, you know, in the bright mode, whereas this one, you know, like it's in the dark mode now. So yeah, obviously that wasn't as it should have been anyway. So the question is on everybody's lips, am I a happy bunny? This is the question. And yeah, I mean, I am, to be honest. I don't, you know, I think, I know it took a bit of time, like I said, to get there, and I know in the end I had to get Royal Enfield involved from India, but you know, it doesn't matter who was to blame, who was a bit slow, you know. At the end of the day now, you know, it's job done, innit, you know. And for me, you know, I just wish this bike would have run like this from the word go, you know. And then because I know, you know, there was a lot of my videos where I was really had enough of this bike, you know, and because there's nothing more annoying really, that, you know, and this is what I kept saying, that if you buy something brand new, then you expect it to run properly, you know. That's what you want it to do. That's all you want it to do, you know. You don't want it to do anything else. So when you've got a problem, it really is annoying. So yeah, hopefully that's well behind us now. Oh, this sun, look at that again, eh? Well, the temperature, according to this, oh, there you go, right, it's just changed to its bright display, and it's gone back to the dark display. So yeah, I mean, that is a lot more sensitive than my old one. But anyway, back to the temperature. So it's saying 14, so yeah, we're probably going to be about 11 degrees, which I think according to my phone was about right as well. So it's a shame really, because the roads are starting to dry up, and yet tomorrow they forecast rain all day tomorrow, which is Thursday, all day Friday. It's supposed to be a bit nicer Saturday, and then rain all day. So I mean, it's some of the news reports that I've been watching, you know, with the floods, not just in Europe, I mean the UK, dearie me, there was some severe flooding there, but you know, there was it Thailand and all around there, you know, they had some terrible and people lost their lives, which is absolutely awful. So yeah, this rain just, and of course I know they're all blaming it on global warming, ain't they, saying, well, you know, because all the ice caps are melting, and I mean, I don't really get into it, it's not really my thing, but no matter, it doesn't matter what's causing it, it's getting worse. But I suppose that we've got to look now and say, well, you know what, spring is only just round the corner, and really speaking, I severely hope it is. Now, talking to someone else, and there's another mate of mine. He followed me for some time. There's two Harrys that follow me. There's one in England, and there's another one lives in Latvia, and he used to ride, or he used to have a Himalayan 411, and that's how we got to know each other, because, you know, we had the same bikes, and he had his channel, and I followed him and he followed me. But unfortunately, Harry's done a lot of damage to his back. He was involved in quite a nasty accident years ago, and he had to give the riding up altogether, which was a shame, but still. But he's moved on now to different things to keep his mind occupied, but he wasn't too well the other day, the poor old soul. So Harry, I hope you're feeling better, I really do, mate, and I hope you're back home with the wife now, and yeah, just drop us one of the comments on this and just let us know that you're okay, yeah? But I'm sure you are. I tell you what, I absolutely love riding bikes, I really do. It's been my passion all my life, you know, ever since I was a young lad. And I mean, you know, I've said this many a times on my videos before, but you know, my uncle used to own a motorcycle repair shop and a garage down in Cornwall, you know, and in fact, I think it's probably still there now. It was in a place called Roach, which was just outside St Austell, and the name of the garage was W.A. Allen and Sons, sorry. And I mean, I haven't been there for many a year, but when I was a lad, that's where I grew up, and we used to ride the motorbikes in them days. They were all Bantams and BSAs and Triumphs, and yeah, we used to ride them in the field, and ever since then, I mean, I was only a nipper then, I was only about 7-8 years old, but I got hooked, and I think it's one of them things, you know, when you get hooked, that's it, it's always in your blood, innit, you know. And I've never ever felt the urge to want to give it up, you know. I mean, there's sometimes, especially now that I'm getting on the older side of life, you know, where I come back from a ride in the winter and I'm that cold. I'm dithering and I think to myself, what am I doing? But you know what, it's worth it. It's a passion that I don't think ever goes away, you know. And I'm lucky enough to have been able to ride all through my life, you know. And I really hope that I can keep going, you know. I'm 79. No, I'm not. I'm 69 next year. Oh God. I'm 69 next year, and you know, I'd like to think that maybe I can hopefully keep going into my 80s, you know. I don't know, we'll see. But I gotta be honest, like now for instance, you know, I won't say, oh, I'll be glad to get off the bike, because I won't, because, you know, but I can feel now that, you know, I'm getting a bit nippy now, because, you know, it doesn't matter, does it? If it's 10, 11 degrees and you're riding with the wind constantly on you, it's got to chill you down. I mean, I've got my heated jacket on, you know, but when I left the shop it was quite sunny, and I only put it on the medium heat, so maybe I should have put it on high, but still, never mind. I mean, I'm not cold, I'm not freezing, but I can certainly feel a bit of a chill starting to set in. Let's put it this way, I wouldn't want to be doing too much longer today on it. But we're nearly home now anyway, so. But one thing that I am going to do, and because this time of the year around me here, you get an awful lot of mud on the road, you know. And you know, I mean, it is difficult, you know, for the farmers to, you know, to keep the roads clean. It is difficult, but they don't even try around here. This is the trouble, or not many of them. I think I've said this. My lad, he works for some brothers. I think there's 3 of them. Now they, you know, they make a big effort on trying to get the mud off the tractor tyres, you know, so they don't get it all over the roads. And fair play, if you go anywhere near their farm, it is clean, you know. Unfortunately, not everyone's like that. Yeah, let's just have a little look at this. Look at this here, look, hey? Not a jump in sight, eh? Not a jump or splutter in sight. She wouldn't have done that before. There's no way would she have done that before. Anyway, yeah, so what I'm going to do is over the next couple of days I'm going to give the bike a really good clean. The one thing I don't like about this bike, and this is nothing to do with the mechanics, but on the rear setup, the back hugger is too short, you know. It should have been at least another 5 or 6 inches longer, but anyway, it's not. But it flips mud and dirt and everywhere. So, but I'm going to address that anyway. I'm going to sort that out. But what I'm going to do, so I'm going to give the bike a damn good clean now, because I've been test riding it anyway, and it's got, you know, it's quite dirty anyway. But I don't know whether anybody, you look back on my videos, probably, I don't know, probably a couple of years ago now. I put a video on about winterizing the bike, and I always use GT85, yeah. I mean, I always have done for absolute years now, you know. I think it's great, you know. It's what I like. I know there's all different stuff on the market these days, you know, but I've used that for absolutely years and years. And I, you know, my Transalp that I sold was 33 years old, no rust in it at all. So, you know, I can only say what I can find, you know. I really think it's a great bit of kit. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get it all nice and clean, and then I'm going to give it the winter dose in a GT85, and that's it. That should give it a nice bit of protection. And I'm gonna extend that rear hugger as well, because that really is a total waste of time, really. I don't know why when they design these bikes they don't actually look at it and think, well, you know, I mean, come on, for another 5 inches of plastic. I mean, what's 5 inches between friends, eh? Come on. Wouldn't have hurt, would it, eh? Actually, I gotta be honest, this road, this is normally plastered in mud. But yeah, at the moment it's not, but it will be, trust me, it will be. I'm in the fields at the moment. You'll see as we go up my little road, the field on, oh, talk of the devil, the field on the right hand side. Oh, was that my mate? So I'm being sarcastic, by the way. The field on the right hand side is absolutely waterlogged, but you'll see as we go up. Yes, mate, woman, whatever you are. Wasn't looking the right way when you was going to pull out, was you, eh? Can you imagine that, eh? You go through like 12 months of the the bike not riding well. You finally get it back, only to hit a car just before you get home. Not gonna. I shouldn't even be joking about that, should I? But look at this. I mean, look at this sky. Beautiful blue sky, eh? It's difficult to think that it's going to rain tomorrow, isn't it? Now, just down here, the road is very muddy, because they're putting some more wind turbines in, so they're actually digging out the fields now for all the cables, and then they're going to drop a road in. So, you know, the mud's sort of going all over the place, you know. But yeah, I mean, they're going to do the work, ain't they? So can't really knock it too much. I tell you what, I am in need of a coffee, I really am. See, it starts here, the mud, look, but hopefully I should be able to miss a lot of it by sort of going in the middle of the road, providing nothing's coming the other way. This is where the worst bit is here, look. It's not too bad, really. Right, so basically I think, you know, Royal Enfield at the end of the day sorted it out for me, you know, so I am pleased. I think, or certainly in France it would appear, if you've got a warranty issue, you just got to keep on to them, you know. I don't think you've got much choice, you know. If they like drag their heels a bit, I think that you've just got to keep on. Look at that lot there, look, that is one, look at this, eh? That is one waterlogged field, look at that, eh? Huh? Look at that. Hey, it don't get much wetter than that. So look, it's all starting to come over that, well, not over the road, it was, but it's going back now. But yeah, so here we are, home sweet home, eh? So yeah, good result, I'd say. good result in all ways, because it didn't rain, I didn't get wet, so that for me is an excellent result. And the bike now, well done to me, look out up there, look. Oh, I don't know. The bike now is running extremely well, and I'm really pleased with it, I really am. So I hope that you've enjoyed this little trip with me rabbiting on as usual. If you have, give us a thumbs up, that would be really good, I'd really appreciate that. Look at that. I know this is, I don't know how well you can see that, but even the tick over is a lot more steadier than it was. Anyway, okay, right, yeah. So if this has been of any interest to anybody, give me a thumbs up. If you've liked it and found it interesting, that's even better. I'll see you in the next video, probably at the chalet, or it may be a bit getting this bike, which actually we can often see just how dirty actually has become on the ride home. Oh god, oh, got my foot caught, but still, never mind. Let's have a look, shall we? Actually, I'm quite surprised really. It's not too bad, hey? It's not, but this is the bit here, this here, look, you know, this it gets all splattered in there, so a damn good clean, and then, like I say, but yeah, so that's it. Right, I'm definitely going to go now, so I'll catch you all in the next video. Take care, bye for now.